Hello, AJ76 Ian here. Welcome to AOR Racing Tier F9. This is round 7 of the Canadian Grand Prix. We had a wet qualifying. I crashed out before I set a time, so I'm going to start last in 16th. On pole is F1 Scott Golf, and the lights are going to go off any second now, and we're away. So we're starting on the super softs, as most of the guys around us are. Before the race, I intended to do a two-stopper, but since we could choose our own tyres because of the wet conditions, I'm going to go for a one-stopper. And they're all bunching ahead as normal, but a fairly clean start so far. Haven't made up any positions, so still 16th, but a circuit that I enjoy. But I'm sure I say this every week, but I really didn't do much practice. I think I did 5 laps or something just to get a little bit of a setup and qualifying. Thankfully it's supposed to be dry the whole race, so it's quite cloudy and overcast at the moment. So F1 Gate crashes ahead of us in 15th in the Ferrari, and then ahead of him is our teammate Jason in the Red Bull. Jason and I are probably similar on speed. He's got better results in the race though, so he tends to bring it home a little bit better than we do. But I'm confident that I can keep up with these guys in front. We've run a setup. It's a little bit racy for our liking, just to try and just get a bit more speed there, even if it does risk us having some more mistakes. Had trouble out of the hairpin when I did practice there, whether I'm not being brave enough on the throttle or I'm not short shifting enough, but it was a feature of this race that I did seem to lose out under acceleration to pretty much everybody. So we closed really strongly up under braking as there's a bit of a bottleneck ahead. We get a warning for exceeding track limits there. So we're going to cross the line. We're still last, but we make a lunge up the inside of Gatecrasher, and that was most uncharacteristic for me. But I think that was okay. Hopefully he wasn't too annoyed with that. We didn't come into contact. I made sure I gave him enough room. He was probably a bit surprised to see me try and make a move there, but we both live to fight another day. Moving forward to lap 3, and you can see Sean is in trouble there in the Force India. I hope we don't have a repeat of Bahrain, where he lost it and we accidentally got involved and crashed ourselves. No, he's run wide, but we're clean through. So up a position now to 15th. So you can see the sun's come out now. This is lap 11. We're actually sat in the 7th place. Some of the guys have come in for early pit stops. People that are doing a two-stop, I imagine. And F1 Gatecrasher doesn't get a very good run in the World Champions chicane, and we get the inside. So we just have to be not too ambitious on the brakes, and we should have the inside line, which we do. So that's satisfying to make a move. Don't make that many of them, but this year I've actually had a few more overtakes than normal, but still not that many to be fair. So I was so pleased with myself for making overtake. I lost concentration, run wide on the marbles, played pinball against the fence, and I'm out. And that's it. So terrible end. I was really enjoying that race as well, so that's frustrating. But again, I pay the price for, well, lack of concentration, lack of practice generally, and it's a bit of a watershed moment for me, because I was considering afterwards whether it's just worth me even carrying on this season, because you know, I'm not motivated enough to put the practice in, which means I'm struggling on race day. But I've decided that I'm just going to try and find time to do some more practice and at least start finishing some races and get a few more points. The podium was Chris, Lamaro and Nick. Next time out, it's France.